What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tonyd2wild. Check it out once again, back in the building. Got him early. Woo! Today, guys, we got something in a little different, but I'm very excited for this particular collaboration. We got the Jordan 5 Luminous Green, but Bape and 8 bringing out the Samba. Let's get it. All right, guys, so we just got our hair in, we twisted, so we're gonna be having the do-rag on for a little bit now, right? With that said, let's get into the first sneaker that we recently got in, and that is the Nike Air Force 1 Metalwork. Now, as far as the release date, there has not been a set release date on this particular shoe as far as I know. I recently just saw it over on like Sneaker News and Sneaker Bar Detroit, but it is called the Metalwork, and the retail on these supposedly are probably going to be around that $130, $135 price point. And as you guys and girls can see, it takes its name from that overall metalwork nickname from metallic details and sets off that neutral overall base, and is built for, of course, the everyday wear with the familiar looks of the Air Force 1. Now, as far as materials go, this whole entire shoe is more so of an upper leather grain material going on the whole entire shoe itself. You also got some weird just nut going on the midsole. I'm sorry. It looks like some skeet patterns or something going on. I mean, maybe some paint spills, you name it, right? But I guess it has that look of like somebody working in some sort of metal factory or something of that case. On this particular pair, it has a little bit of that going on. Not as much as this one. I mean, I don't know what happened here, but another one of these shoes where, you know, Nike's going with the overall distressed, dirty look. Once again, you have the thick rope laces going on this one. And it doesn't come with a second pair of laces, so also keep that in mind. I'm not gonna lie though, the material on this shoe looks and feels very, very nice. Very nice overall materials, but yeah, I'm a little good on that. Now, on the actual shoe itself, this swoosh has these flathead screws, which I don't know if they work or not. Potentially, they look like they can be screwed on and off, or maybe it's just glued on, but it seems to be like it's literally screwed, because at these particular points of contact, the shoe itself is locked down. But if you can see, you can technically move around the actual swoosh itself and even go underneath it. So it seems like these points of contact are legitimate screws featured in the actual shoe itself. The Nike Air also has the tag with those screws right there as well, holding that into place. On the back portion, however, it is stitched in. So for the most part, something different, something cool coming in from Nike. You know, I don't know, I like them. About to share them with you at least, but is it something that people will can cop? More than likely not. Next up though, we had a women's release that I didn't know this was. I didn't know this was an actual women's release, guys. But this is the Jordan 5 Luminous Green. Now, these are set to be releasing on August 30th, and so far the retail pricing is stated to be $200 on this one. Now, this is, as I stated before, a women's release. I would say more so the, you know, exclusive, because this one in particular is a women's size 10. And overall, the shoe itself, I'm not gonna lie, the material on this shoe overall, very, very solid. It also features that 2-3 on the side, and this is dope that I actually got these, because that 2-3, I've been very curious about the actual sizing of this 2-3 compared to that 2-3 on the Fire Red 5, which I'm gonna use this shoe to get some B-roll for that. But the Luminous Green itself has this luminous overall, like a glow in the dark type of look for it. For the most part, I don't think that it has any parts of it that are actually glow in the dark, but it does have that luminous type of overall look and feel. Now, the tongue, I am very curious about if this is a 3M tongue or not, because it's a white tongue featured on there. However, typically you get 3M still out of that. I gotta do a quick test. So we do have 3M on the tongue, so that is something there also. And then, as I stated before, this Luminous Green. Now, the box itself, it says Sail Luminous Green Anthracite. Anthracite's gonna be coming in on that bottom midsole portion. The anthracite's gonna be coming in on that bottom midsole portion right there, and then the Luminous Green as well. You also can see that there is no webbing on the side panel. Now, the webbing, or the side panel where the webbing usually goes, is of a nubuck material going on the outside as well as on the end. And the leather has that overall like almost vegan type of look. What we see a lot of this also goes into a lot of the Union collaborations where you can see on the seam, it has like the yellow going on the seams of the leather throughout a particular shoe. I actually think these are pretty dope. Definitely not $200 price point cop for me, but I like the overall look, and the color palette itself for the most part is just dope. I'm not gonna lie. I can't lie, before I saw these, they were a hell no. Still like a hell no as far as spending my money, but these are clean overall. Like if these were given to me, I would rock, no issues. But spending $200, I got $200 I gotta go spend elsewhere, unfortunately, you know, 1,000. But these will be releasing on August 30th. Keep that in mind, $200. Last but not least, guys, we got something in very, very nice and special right here. This is a collaboration we've been seeing a lot of this year, but not in this particular model. As you can see, Samba Bape. Now, these are two of these. And guys, I had to sit down, bro. For some reason, it wanted, and new staple tee coming too, by the way, but it wanted to focus in on that damn, oh, whoop. These are nice. Adidas Bape, Samba. Now, these are no release date set yet as far as this collaboration, but we are getting a collaboration on the Samba and the Bape. Retail is said to be $150, and they will be releasing in this white and black version as well as a black and white version with the gum bottom. Now, you've been having a ton of overall Bape and Adidas collaborations for years and years at this point. You know, it's two peas in a pot, man. And our pod, right? That's what it says, it's pod. Oh, I didn't even realize they changed some things up on this one though in particular. One in particular is the actual toe cap itself. It's like a rubberized duckbill featured on the actual toe cap of the Samba itself. On the tongue, Adidas Samba, a bathing ape. You have the 3 stripes on one end right there. And then also, of course, you have the Bape logo on the inner right there. These things overall, real nice, real solid. The Sambas have definitely been doing their thing this year as go-to sneaker in the sneaker world. These alongside with, you know, your Nike Dunks. I think that right about now, though, the Sambas have been still widely popular as far as go-to sneakers and affordable sneakers, right? Like it's definitely just been a very nice Samba year. Sambas and Air Force Ones are like the go-to sneakers and the shoes you can catch on sale. And this is probably one of, if not the best sneaker that you can get for under $100 still to this day, if you look nice and look right and be on time with things, right? You could usually find these at or below retail when the time is right. On the bottom though, it's not a gum bottom, but more so like of a mocha bottom. The black pair will have that actual mocha bottom featured on it. Full grain leather featured on these, by the way. And the typical suede T toe box is replaced for this rubberized or almost like TPU toe box material featured on that. You also have that Bathing Ape camo going on the insole. And if I can find a better picture, I'll do so. And then on this pair, you have the actual Bape head. On the actual laces, it says a Bathing Ape. On this particular side, let me see, on this one, it comes with an extra set of laces. And these are metal lace tips with the Adidas logo featured on them as well. And then, yeah, Adidas and then the 8. These are all, they're solid, bro, solid. This might come home. You also got Samba featured on one side in the gold foil and the Bathing Ape featured on there. And as you can see, that's how it is on the outers. And then on the inners, it flips. So you're gonna get that Bape on one side, the Bathing Ape star, and you're gonna get the 3 stripes on another star on the set swoosh. And you come in, of course, the special packaging as always. We may do a full review on these because I haven't done a review on a Samba, maybe ever, on the channel. And why not do one on a Bathing Ape? Might as well. So, yeah, stay tuned. Let me know, guys, your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section as always. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I'm going to see y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace.